Namo Buddhassa, everyone. We are gathered here to clarify our doubts or any queries regarding Bhante Vimalvansa's ongoing lecture series on Mahasatipatthana Sutta, or any other discussion regarding practice, or any questions comes up to one mind. So Bhante has given us this very special time to clarify our questions and queries. So very thankful to Bhante, very grateful for his continuous guidance. We were discussing yesterday with Bhante, and Bhante wanted to take a lecture series to clarify doubts about Kappa Vinasa, Kappa Uppatti, and how our Bodhisattva during his Manopanidhan, Kayapanidhan, Vachipanidhan, what happened during those period, how he met how many Buddhas and all that. So that series is gonna be upcoming starting from 4th of November. So we'll share details soon. So Bhante, we were discussing yesterday. You want to continue that discussion, Bhante, or in?
Yeah, sure. What question do you need now?
But yesterday we were just discussing about.
We discussed many things.
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah.
Let me just. Yesterday, yes, our topic gone from this skanda and where we can find that, and then other practices.
One of the questions that we discussed was what is exactly the way or the practical ways to reach to a real state.
Right. Yeah. Now that is the first question.
Right.
Yeah. What is the real way? Actually, the real way that was Buddha found. That was found by the Buddha, and he practiced first, and he attained Sabbanyata Jnana, or the omniscience knowledge. And that means if I say omniscient knowledge, it includes all the thing in enlightenment knowledge and Patisambhida knowledge and other 73 knowledges, everything included in this Sabbanyata Jnana state. And first Buddha practice, and then only he has given us. So therefore, how Buddha practice attaining to jhana first thing. But before attaining to jhana, we need to protect our sila, or the virtue. Otherwise, or the morality, we need to protect or restrain. Bodhisattva did this thing for so many uncountable lives. He did this, and this final life also, he did this sila. He is the top sila dhari, or he is the top virtue of the world. So based on the sila, he practiced samadhi. So actually, in what way he went? He went in Majjhima Patipada. Majjhima Patipada means the Ariyatthangika Magga. And Ariyatthangika Magga, again I want to tell this thing. Ariyatthangika Magga, when I tell Ariyatthangika Magga, not I tell, when Buddha tell Ariyatthangika Magga, so this Ariyatthangika Magga, that means some Ditti, Samma Sankappa, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. These 8 types of factors are the Ariyatangika Magga. So these Ariyatangika Magga, when the Buddha say Ariyatangika Magga, that means it includes Panya Kanda first, and then Sila Kanda, and then Samadhi Kanda. For the Panya Kanda, you know, Samadhi and Samma Sankappa. For the Sila Kanda, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva, and Samadhi Kanda, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, and Samma Samadhi. So, whenever the Buddha told this Arya Atangika Magga, now how to practice this Arya Atangika Magga? By way of the 7 types of Visuddhi. So, you need 7 types of Visuddhi basically. Otherwise, you can't enter into the Arya state. So, what is 7 types of? Then, my meaning here, when Buddha says Arya Tangika Magga, immediately your mind want to go to the 7 types of Visuddhi. So 7 types of Visuddhi, you know, this is the only way we discuss in Mahasatipatthana Sutta also this thing. But reviving and that's good, right? Because this is the only way. So in the 7 types of Visuddhi or the Satta Visuddhi, you have Sila Visuddhi, Chitta Visuddhi, Ditti Visuddhi, Kankha Vitarana Visuddhi, Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi, and Jnanadassana Visuddhi. So again I will tell Sila Visuddhi, Chitta Visuddhi, Ditti Visuddhi, Kankha Vitarana Visuddhi, Magga Magga Jnanadassana Visuddhi. I didn't tell that. That's why. This one instantly I skip this. Magga Magga Jnanadassana Visuddhi, Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi, and Jnanadassana Visuddhi. Those are the 7 types of Visuddhi. So this is that means the other thing. When we discuss about the 7 types of Visuddhi, 7 types of Visuddhi also, Sila Kanda you have in the Sila Visuddhi. And Samadhi Kanda you have in the Chitta Visuddhi is the Samadhi Kanda. Other all Visuddhi from the, what called the Ditti Visuddhi up to the Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi, not the Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi, Jnanadassana Visuddhi, just the Panya section or the Panya aggregate. So, therefore, whenever Buddha said the Arya Atangika Magga, immediately you come to the 7 types of Visuddhi, because this is the practical way. And when you think about the 7 types of Visuddhi, so how to practice them? Then the practice depends on the 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. No other way. And before that, I want to tell you this thing also. So in these 7 types of Visuddhi, we did the Satipatthana Sutta Uddesavara. It is very clear that now it clearly said that this is the Pubba Bhaga Patipada in the 1st Visuddhi to 6th Visuddhi. That means Sila Visuddhi, Chitta Visuddhi, Ditti Visuddhi. Then you have Kankha Vitarana Visuddhi, Magga Magga Jnanadassana Visuddhi, and the Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi. Up to from the Sila Visuddhi up to 6th Visuddhi or the Patipada Jnanadassana Visuddhi, that is the Pubba Bhaga Patipada. Pubba Bhaga Patipada means you still didn't reach to the Arya state. And that means this is the preliminary part of this practice. And when you come to the Jnanadassana Visuddhi only, that means this is the Magga Phala and Nibbana. And again the preweaving of the Magga Phala and Nibbana. That means Magga Chitta, Phala Chitta, and the reviewing minds. So those are what is called the Jnanadassana Visuddhi. So this is the final part of this practice. So this is what is called then Apara Bhaga Patipada. So Pubba Bhaga Patipada and Apara Bhaga Patipada. You know, you need to know here Pubba Bhaga Patipada is totally mundane, low-key. And Aparabhaga Patipada is the Arya state or the Lokuttara state or the Supramandian state. So now how to practice? Now how to practice? The practice depend on the 16 types of vipassana, achieving 16 types of vipassana jnana. So you need to basically combine these three things. These three things mean what is these three things? Ariyatangika Magga, and then 7 types of Visuddhi, and then the 16 types of vipassana jnana. So how to practice 16 types of vipassana jnana? So we are discussing about how to attain the Arya state. So now, but in the base of the Bodhi tree, Buddha practiced jhana and vipassana. That means these 16 types of vipassana jnana mean before 16 types of vipassana jnana to practice, you need to practice your samatha meditation. In this case, you have 2 vipassaka. 2 vipassaka mean the insight meditator. So you have 2 insight meditator. The first one is pure insight meditator or the Suddha vipassaka. The other one is the Samathayanika vipassaka or the insight meditator who attain jhana first. And what is the difference then? The Suddha vipassaka who doesn't attain jhana and the Samathayanika vipassaka who attain jhana first and then do the vipassana. The Suddha vipassaka, he doesn't attain jhana, he don't want to attain jhana, and then he how to go now? Now how to go? And again, in the Visuddhimagga also say, not only Visuddhimagga, many Atthakatha says, now we have basically 2 types of meditators. Pure insight meditator or the Suddha vipassaka and the Samathayanika vipassaka. So now how these 2 going on in the path, our Ariyatangika Magga or the Sapta Visuddhi. Now in the Satipatthana Sutta also we discuss about this Samathayanika vipassaka has also 2. 2 mean the first Samathayanika vipassaka, he preferred to practice Rupa or the materiality meditation first. Rupa Kammattanika, or we call in the Mahasatipatthana, it says Assasa Passasa Kammika. We just say Rupa Kammattanika. And then some jhanic people or some Samathayanika vipassaka, they can practice they can practice first the Nama Kammattana or the mentality meditation first. And so therefore, basically we have, you need to know this thing. That means basically you have Suddha vipassaka and the Samathayanika vipassaka. Samathayanika vipassaka also 2 types. The first practice Rupa Kammattana and then first practice Nama Kammattana. Kammattana means the taking object. Taking Rupa object and then taking Nama object. And you need to know this thing. And then how now these 2 meditators practice. But Buddha never practiced as a Suddha vipassaka. Buddha practiced as a Samathayanika vipassaka. You need to know this thing. And Buddha first practiced the jhana up to 8 attainment with the Alara Kalama and the Karamaputta, the reclusives or the secludes. And thereafter, he himself practiced the other Anapana jhana and other for Brahma Vihara jhana, like every samatha, 40 samatha meditation he practiced. And then, therefore he achieved fairly good, we can say it's incredible samadhi skandha, samadhi aggregate. He has incredible samadhi aggregate. So because he practiced 40 samatha meditation. So after practicing these things, now actually want to know why we want to practice this path. No, why we want to practice this path? Because we are suffering. Every time we are suffering, but our suffering but anyway, suffering comes, but sometimes if we have other pleasure, then the suffering goes down. And again, pleasure comes up. And sometimes pleasure is very little, suffering is too much, but we forget about the suffering and we take the pleasure, little pleasure. So, but Buddha understood this thing very clearly. And now, what is the suffering? So, suffering is this five khanda, no? Five aggregate. So, the five aggregate mean if you are the suffering is your five aggregate, then you need to find out what is this five aggregate first. So, the finding out your five aggregate mean finding out your dukkha, satya, dhamma. Finding what are the five aggregate? You have rupa khanda, materiality aggregate, and you have feeling aggregate, and you have perception aggregate, and you have formation aggregate, and the consciousness aggregate. So these are the five khanda. So these five khanda are the suffering. So therefore, this is the dukkha satya dhamma. But this dukkha satya dhamma, you want to practice up to its paramattha level. Otherwise, you can practice vipassana or the insight meditation. Why? Insight meditation, how Buddha defined, or what is the definition of the insight meditation or the vipassana in this way. Anicchadi vasena vividena akarena passatiti vipassana. What is that? Anicchadi vasena. Anicchadi vasena means anicca, dukkha, anatta, so on. Anicca, dukkha, anatta, sometimes asubha. Anicchadi vasena as anicca phenomena, as dukkha phenomena, as anatta phenomena, and asubha phenomena. If you contemplate this paramattha dhamma as anicca, dukkha, anatta, vividena akarena. Vividena akarena means you have sometimes you have your panchakhanda, sometimes you have your different object. For example, five khanda also different object, and you have 18 elements, and you have 12 bases, and you have like that you have many objects in your rupa khanda and nama khanda. So therefore, when you practice the five aggregate, that means you find out your dukkha satya dhamma. Your dukkha satya dhamma to the end. To the end means to the ultimate materiality and ultimate mentality. So therefore, the other factor, for example, if you practice what is called the Ariyatangika Magga, that means you practice the 7 types of Visuddhi. And keep in mind, and 7 types of Visuddhi means 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. And 16 types of Vipassana Jnana mean the Dukkha Satya Dhamma, and you need to find out Dukkha Satya Dhamma, and Samudaya Satya Dhamma, and Nirodha Satya Dhamma, and Magga Satya Dhamma. So, if you practice this 16 types of Vipassana Jnana, mean you practice Dukkha Satya Dhamma, Samudaya Satya, that means you practice 4 noble truths, in other words. So you, and again, 4 noble truth, then Samudaya Satya, that means to find out your cause for this suffering aggregate, that is the Samudaya Satya. It is in your past life. So therefore, that means you need to find out your past life and future lives also. And this is the paticca samuppada. That means if you practice this vipassana jnana, that means you are fulfilling the paticca samuppada cycle. So we can say this is the dependent origination also. So therefore, this you need to know. When you come across to the Ariyatangika Magga, your mind freely comes to the Sattva Visuddhi or the 7 types of Visuddhi, and then you think about 16 types of Vipassana Jnana, because 7 types of Visuddhi depends on 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. I will tell what is 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. And then when you practice 16 types of Vipassana Jnana, basically you come across or you fulfill the Dukkha Satya Dhamma and the Samudaya Satya Dhamma. and even Magga Satcha Dhamma and Nirodha Satcha Dhamma also. Nirodha Satcha means Nirodha Satcha also. You have Monday Nirodha Satcha and the Supra Monday Nirodha Satcha. So I will tell you later. And now, so therefore, basically you need to know this thing. This thing means Aryatangiga Magga, Sattva-Visuddhi, 16 types of Vipassana and the Four Noble Truths. So how to connect these things, you need to know very clearly by the practice as well as the theory level. And now, what is the 16 types of Vipassana Jnana? The first Jnana is the Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana, the mentality and materiality definition knowledge. So the second Vipassana Jnana is the Pacchaya Parigraha Jnana. Pacchaya Parigraha Jnana means to find out the cause of this Dukkha Satcha Dhamma and the relationship with the other lives. For example, for the past lives and the future lives. That is what is called therefore Pacchaya Parigraha Jnana. Parigraha means discernment. So Pacchaya means cause. So cause, discernment, knowledge. And then the third Vipassana Jnana is the Sammasana Jnana. Sammasana Jnana means from this Sammasana, in the case of how to practice this Namarupa Paricheda Jnana, it's up to its Paramata level. That means you need to find out your five aggregate. And five aggregate means your Nama and Rupa. Because you know Nama are the Chitta and Chetasika, or the mind and the mental factor, and Rupa are the materiality. That means your material body. And now, but if you find out these Dukkha Satcha Dhamma and the Samudaya Satcha Dhamma, that means Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana and the Pacchaya Parigraha Jnana. So you need to know now, Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana is the Dukkha Satcha Dhamma, Pacchaya Parigraha Jnana is the Samudaya Satcha Dhamma. And then, but here we never do like Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. We don't want to contemplate in this level Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. But in the third Vipassana Jnana, what is called Sammasana Jnana, in the Sammasana Jnana, you need to practice these are the object of Vipassana. These are the object of Vipassana. So that means object of Vipassana means Dukkha Satcha Dhamma and the Samudaya Satcha Dhamma are the objects of Vipassana. Without objects, you can practice Vipassana. So basically, before that means the prime duty to find out the Samudaya Satcha Dhamma and the Dukkha Satcha Dhamma are the must. And now, when you and then only take one object and then do as Anicca, contemplate as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. And then like that you want to go up to Nibbana. So therefore, in the Sammasana Jnana stage, Sammasana Jnana means we can say comprehension knowledge. Sammasana Jnana means comprehension knowledge as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, or the impermanence, suffering and non-self. Contemplation of the mentality and materiality and their causes as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. That is the Sammasana Jnana. And then, while practicing this Sammasana Jnana, you need to know what is their arising, what is the Titi phase or the standing phase and the passing away phase. So this is the Sammasana Jnana. And then you need to practice Udayavaya Jnana. That means you need to focus rising of the Nama and rising of the Nama and Rupa and perishing away of the Nama and Rupa, or passing away of Nama and Rupa only, Uday and Vaya. And then you reach to the Bhanga Jnana stage. That is this is the another Vipassana Jnana. The next Vipassana Jnana is the Bhanga Jnana. Bhanga Jnana, in the Bhanga Jnana, you need to practice only the Bhanga stage or the Vaya stage. And then you need to, you come to the Bhaya Jnana. And then I tell the Vipassana Jnana, Bhaya Jnana, and then Adinava Jnana. And then you have Nibbida Jnana. And then Nibbida, Adinava means the fault arising knowledge. And then Bhaya Jnana means we can say fearfulness, the knowledge of fearfulness. and then you reach to the Adinava jnana, fault arising knowledge. And then you have, again, you have another jnana, Nibbida jnana, disenchantment jnana, or the knowledge. And then you have Munchitu Kamyata jnana. Munchitu Kamyata jnana means the desire to longing for. Then the knowledge, desire to longing for. And then you have, after Patisankha jnana means again want to review. You need to now get rid of these nama and rupa, that is the Munchitu Kamyata jnana. And then, but how to practice? You take object, no? You take object from the Dukkha Satya and Samudaya Satya Dhamma. That means review. Again, reviewing the Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma and contemplating Anicca Dukkha Anatta, what is called Patisankha jnana. Then thereafter you reach to the Sankhara Upekka jnana. Sankhara Upekka jnana or Sankhara Upekka jnana. In the Sankhara Upekka jnana, you in the beginning you are attaching to the Sankhara, and you have Bhaya or the frightfulness of the Sankhara. But here you don't have both. You don't have both. And this is the Sankharupekka jnana. After Sankharupekka jnana stage, that is the very huge or the very high level Vipassana knowledge. And then you reach to the Anuloma jnana. And thereafter, Anuloma jnana means it bends towards the Nibbana. And then you have Gotrapu jnana. Gotrapu jnana takes the Nibbana as an object. And then Magga Chitta comes, Sotapanna Magga Chitta comes. And then Sotapanna Palachitta comes, taking the Nibbana as object. So and then you have the final one is the Pachavekkana jnana or the reviewing knowledge. So those are the 16 types of Vipassana jnana. So keep in mind, you need to draw a chart and keep it to the eye every time to easy to learn. Keep it chart and show it to you using any method, you hang or something like that, hang it or something like that. See at a glance, making chart, right? Okay. Now, now we basically discuss what is the how we connect these Arya-Tangika Magga and the 7 types of Visuddhi and the 16 types of Vipassana Jnana and the four noble truths. So now, how to practice now? Because I told these things, but so how to practice? That means you basically want to restrain your sila. That is a must in the beginning. And then, depending on this sila, you need to practice samadhi. Samadhi, if Buddha says samadhi, that is the higher concentration, not the little concentration. Samadhi means higher concentration. What are the higher concentration? The first concentration Buddha says the Upachara Samadhi or the access concentration. And the second concentration is the jhana concentration. So why Buddha say, whenever Buddha say the Samadhi, after Upachara concentration only he mentioned. He doesn't mention the Parikama Samadhi before the Upachara Samadhi. Why? The reason is, whatever we discuss this Nama Rupa, Phayakanda and the 18 element or Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma and even 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. So to see this, you need a light. So this Upachara concentration gives huge light, brilliant and bright light. Jhana light also brilliant and bright. So through this light only we can see this phenomena. Anicca phenomena also, Dukkha phenomena, Anatta phenomena, everything can be very clearly seen through the light. So therefore, that's why Buddha, after Sila Visuddhi, he has given the Chitta Visuddhi. Chitta Visuddhi means purification of the mind. That means to produce Samadhi or to produce the concentration. Concentration up to what level? Up to the Upachara concentration and to the Jhana concentration. and then only you can go on the path by practicing the Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana and the Paccaya Parigraha Jnana, so on, up to the Magga and Phala, even at the end the Paccavekkhana Jnana. So, but now you know how now then we basically discuss two meditators are there now. Two meditators. So, first one is the Suddha Vipassaka and then the Samathayanika Vipassaka. Now, how practice this Suddha Vipassaka? Suddha Vipassaka mean Buddha never tell Suddha Vipassaka mean directly practice Vipassana like. Because now I told you Vipassana starting from the Sammasana Jnana stage. And Suddha Vipassaka also want to reach to this Sammasana Jnana stage. So, and then he can practice Vipassana as Anicca Dukkha Anatta. Before that, he want to practice Paccaya Parigraha Jnana and Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana. Now, okay, and then Samathayanika Vipassaka also, he also practice this, he has jhana, and how now he practice. He also want to practice, when he attained to the insight knowledge or the Vipassana knowledges, he also, when he contemplate Anicca Dukkha Anatta, he also want to reach up to the Sammasana Jnana. So then he want to also practice before Sammasana Jnana. What is the Jnana? That is the Paccaya Parigraha Jnana. Before Paccaya Parigraha Jnana, he want to practice Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana. And now we discuss up to the Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana. So then how to practice Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana? That is the for both mean for the Suddha Vipassaka as well as Samathayanika Vipassaka. How to practice Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana? So Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana mean your 5 aggregate. Out of the 5 aggregate, your 4 what called the materiality aggregate is the Nama, and the 1 Rupa aggregate or the mentality aggregate are the Nama, and 1 Rupa or the materiality aggregate is the Rupa. So therefore, Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana mean your 5 aggregate, and now your first aggregate is the Rupa aggregate. So you need to find out what is Rupa aggregate. So how to practice then both of meditator, how to practice Rupa aggregate? Only one way. Buddha said this is the 4 element meditation, or the Chatu Dhatu Vavatthana meditation, or Bhavana. Chatu Dhatu Vavatthana Bhavana. So what is the importance of this Chatu Dhatu Vavatthana Bhavana? Chatu Dhatu means 4 elements, 4 great elements. What are the 4 great elements? Earth element, water element, wind element, and fire element. Those are the 4 great elements, or Patavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, and Vayo Dhatu. So depending on those 4 Dhatu, because these 4 Dhatu are the most prominent in our body. So therefore, using this Paramattha Dhamma, those are the Paramattha Dhamma, ultimate materiality. Those are Patavi also ultimate materiality, Apo also ultimate materiality, Tejo, Vayo, or ultimate materiality. So using these 4 ultimate materiality and practicing this 4 element meditation systematically up to its Rupakalapa stage, Buddha told the method in the Atthakatha. In the Atthakatha, you have the method. Especially in the, I given the name, in the Vibhanga Abhidhamma book, you have Atthakatha, how to practice this 4 element meditation. And Maha Hattipadogama Sutta, you have method how to practice this Atthakatha, has this how to practice 4 element meditation. And in Visuddhimagga and many other books, it says how to practice this 4 element meditation up to its Rupakalapa stage and up to the 4 element stage systematically. So why now? What is the importance of this meditation? The importance is that for the Suddha Vipassaka, he also want to have a light to go in this path. So this is the only way to attain light for him. This is very important. When you attain to the up to Rupa Kalapa stage by practicing 4-element meditation, and then you need to find out each Rupa Kalapa. Final stage is the each Rupa Kalapa. You cannot see your body at the end, and but only the Rupa Kalapa. That means minute particles. These every minute particles you need to analyze up to the four elements. So that then of course your light become more powerful. That is the upachara level of upachara samadhi concentration, or the upachara samadhi, or the access concentration in this 4-element meditation. So whenever you reach to this access concentration, only this Suddha Vipassaka can reach to the Chitta Visuddhi, or the what is called the purification of mind. Because without purification of mind, you dreamly, even you never think that can practice vipassana. It's impossible. That means to reaching up to the upachara concentration for the Suddha Vipassaka is a must. Otherwise, he can't practice vipassana. So thereafter, he gonna practice materiality meditation first. Suddha Vipassaka first want to practice materiality meditation, because he now reached to the he takes the 4-element meditation up to Rupa Kalapa stage, and materiality meditation first. And but through the Samathayanika Vipassaka, he has jhana. But if he has jhana, though he has jhana, he also want to practice 4-element meditation to how to investigate or to analyze his rupa khanda, or his materiality aggregate. So therefore, both meditator must practice this 4-element meditation, and then nama rupa kammatana want to finish. And thereafter, both can practice nama kammatana and then go forward up to the nibbana. This is the basic way. Actually, this I mentioned not so details. I briefly explained this thing, but here I want to stress you how to practice. What is the way of practice? So then, if you follow this path up to that, means this Sapta Visuddhi, or the 7 types of purification, or the Aryatanga, the same. Both are same. If Buddha says 7 types of Visuddhi and Aryatanga, both are same. So many sutta in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, while I was teaching Mahasatipatthana Sutta, I have gone to many suttas to see this. These two, that means Aryatangika Magga and the 7 types of Visuddhi, are the same. Only the different only in the what called the phrase different only. It's meaning wise it's same. So then this is the way up to the Nibbana. How to practice this meditation up to Nibbana? This is the brief way, but in detailed way, it takes more time to discuss. And before that, I want to tell, before finish this question, this answer, I want to tell that anyway you want to practice Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana and Paccaya Parigraha Jnana. That means mentality and materiality knowledge, definition knowledge, and the causal relationship knowledge. And then every meditator must practice taking these Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma, all Dukkha Satya Dhamma and Samudaya Satya Dhamma. He must practice, meditator must practice as what is called Lakhana, Rasa, Pachupatana, Padatta. Lakhana means the characteristic, Rasa means the function, and Pachupatana means the manifestation to the mind, and the Padattana means the proximate cause. So taking these 4 devices, want to again review whatever you find out Nama and Rupa, or the Dukkha Satya Dhamma or the Samudaya Satya Dhamma, again want to review by way of this method, these 4 devices method. Lakkana, Rasa, Paccupatthana, Padatthana. And then only you are suitable to do the Vipassana. That means as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, to contemplate as Anicca Dukkha Anatta, these 4 devices, Lakkana, Rasa, Paccupatthana, Padatthana practice is must for all meditators. So therefore, this path is very deep. Basically, you want to keep it in mind like that. This path is very deep, not the simple. And whenever Buddha say, so for this, for example, whenever Buddha say, like Suddha Vipassaka and Samathayanika Vipassaka, that means Buddha never expect that meditator to practice Suddha Vipassaka mean directly Vipassana, and Samathayanika mean after practicing Samatha Jhana. Like Buddha never give that news to the people, and basically Buddha says Suddha Vipassaka is the without practicing Jhana, Samathayanika Vipassaka after practicing Jhana. So that is the method also that method means that desana vilasa, or the method of deliverance, you need to know. If you messed up with this method of deliverance, then you go to the wrong paths. From the beginning, you are not sure to attain Nibbana. And then I want to say this thing also. Usually, Suddha Vipassaka must practice first what called the materiality aggregate, not the Nama aggregate, or the feeling aggregate, or the Vedana feeling, or the Vedana aggregate, or perception aggregate, and the other formation aggregate, Sankhara aggregate, or the Vijnana aggregate. This meditator, Suddha Vipassaka meditator, cannot practice. Can practice at first. He must practice for materiality aggregate first. So therefore, these are the key points. I mentioned key points how to go on this path. Mr. Pankaj.
Sadhu, Bhante. Much gratitude, Bhante. Thank you for that clarification.
You got it, no?
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah. Okay, and then now I asked a question from you. What are the object for the Vipassana?
Right now, Bhante.
Rupa and first and second Arya Satya. Dukkha Satya is the first object, then Samudaya Satya is the second object, which contains many objects.
Yes, that way also correct. Yeah, Dukkha Satya Dhamma object and the Samudaya Satya Dhamma object. Those are the Vipassana objects. So, okay. And okay. And okay. That answer is correct. If you say Nama and Rupa, it is basically, we can say it is a partial, right? Partial answer. Yeah, partial answer. Yeah. Okay. Now,
So
what are the?
So partial is like, what would be the full Bhante? I mean,
Yeah. Partial means if you say Nama and Rupa, that means Nama and Rupa in the Dukkha Satya Dhamma also Nama and Rupa. Okay. But what is Dukkha Satya Dhamma? That means your mentality aggregate and the materiality aggregate are the Dukkha Satya Dhamma. So that means mentality aggregate mean you have 4 aggregate, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. That is your Nama aggregate, and Rupa aggregate is the your 4 element and other 24 types of derived materiality. And this is Nama and Rupa, no? And in the Samudaya Satya also, when you go to Samudaya Satya, you need to find out your cause for this Dukkha Satya. And when you go to see the first past life, that means what is the cause for this Dukkha Satya? That is basically we can say tanha. And then Buddha say avijja also. Many causes there. Buddha says, basically 5 says, tanha, avijja, upadana, avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, and the kamma power, kammic power. So those are the 5 causes. So these 5 causes you want to find out that these 5 causes are also nama and rupa. So therefore, you can say if you say nama and rupa, that's why I tell it is partially correct. But if you say dukkha satya dhamma and the samudaya satya dhamma are the vipassana object, that is totally correct. Can you understand, Dr. Shita?
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah.
So Bhante,
Okay.
when the Vipassaka
Yeah.
goes like they first discern the rupa, right?
Yeah.
Four elements.
4 elements, and then they just go to the first past life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they discern like what was the cause of this present life, and they discern that dukkha samudaya then.
Yes. In this way. Actually, good. That question is good. That means, you know, now when Suddha Vipassaka or the Samatyanika Vipassaka must practice for element meditation to find out their Rupa Khanda. Now, to the Suddha Vipassaka, one and only way to go by way of this 4 element meditation. So this, when he practiced this 4 element meditation diligently and diligently with clear mindfulness, when he practiced this meditation with taking effort, it ends up with the Rupa Kalapa stage, but it depends on his mindfulness and the virya or the effort and his panya. To do this 4 element meditation, you need panya also. Why you need panya? You need to understand the 4 element while practicing this 4 element meditation. I will tell quickly how to practice. That means basically you want to take all 4 basic materiality, materiality. That means Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, and then what are their characteristics? That means how to practice taking their characteristic. Only Sabhava Lakkana. Sabhava Lakkana means the characteristic. Sabhava means the natural. Lakkana means the characteristic. So taking the natural characteristic only he can practice. So therefore, taking the what called these are the ultimate materiality. Taking ultimate Dhamma or the ultimate phenomena, you can't produce jhana. Taking ultimate phenomena as an object, you can produce jhana. This is also important to know. Why this 4 element meditation cannot attain to the jhana? This is the one reason. The first reason is they are the ultimate materiality. So ultimate phenomena, taking ultimate phenomena, you cannot approach to the jhana. This is very important to keep in the mind. And when he take these, for example, you know, Pathavi Dhatu has six lakkana, and lakkana means 6 characteristics: heaviness, hardness, roughness, smoothness, lightness, and smoothness, lightness, softness, like 6 characteristics. And you know, Pathavi Dhatu has flowing and cohesion, and Tejo Dhatu has cold and the heat, and Vayu Dhatu has supporting and the pushing. So taking these object characteristics, Sabhava Lakkana or the natural characteristic, only one can approach to practice 4 element meditation, otherwise cannot. So Buddha mentioned this meditation. While practicing in this way, he want to practice starting from the head up to the toe, up to the toes. So and then he want to practice very quickly, or very rapidly from head to toe. He want to practice very rapidly in the final stage, and thereafter only your body become now at the moment only you can see very little light. That means your body become lighter, like a white light or ash color light. Now you can see as a lighted body, and this lighted body, and then you reach to the Parikamma Samadhi. And then when you find out and contemplate the as Patavi Apo Tejo Vayo, like you need to contemplate very rapidly Patavi Apo Tejo Vayo by seeing these Patavi Apo Tejo Vayo, and then if you contemplate this in this lighted body, then it become more bright, and it become bright like a like clear glass or clear ice or iceberg or clear water bubble. Like you can understand your body at the end, or we can say that is the black diamond or something like that. That means it is very brilliant and bright. So after reaching to this level, still your concentration is Parikamma Samadhi, or the preliminary concentration. But you have light in front of and around you, you have light. And thereafter, if you, whenever you contemplate very quickly with your clear mindfulness and sharp mindfulness, these what called the clear ice or glass-like structure in the body, it breaks down. It breaks down to the Rupa Kalapa. Now you can see only Rupa Kalapa, you can see your body. But still your concentration is the preliminary concentration. Even though you reach to the Rupa Kalapa stage, your concentration is preliminary concentration. This is very important to know. And now, but you have light, right? You can see Rupa Kalapa now because of you have light in front of you as well as around the body. And now, when you analyze this Rupa Kalapa, basically you have two different types of Rupa Kalapa. That means the translucent Rupa Kalapa or the brilliant Rupa Kalapa and non-brilliant Rupa Kalapa. So, want to analyze both Rupa Kalapa you want to analyze up to its Paramatta level. Usually you have 10 types of Rupa Kalapa, Dasaka Kalapa, and 9 types of Rupa Kalapa, or the Navaka Kalapa, or 8 types of Rupa Kalapa. Basically these 3. So you want to analyze this Rupa Kalapa up to its Paramatta level. That means Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo. Only this, up to this, in the 4-element meditation, only up to this, you want to find out every Rupa Kalapa, you need to see this thing. If you see this Patavi Dhatu in the Rupa Kalapa, Apo Dhatu in the Rupa Kalapa, Tejo Dhatu and Vayo Dhatu, then only your concentration goes up more 100 times, more 1000 times than the preliminary concentration, and it's very brilliant and bright and radiant. So that in that stage only you can your concentration reach to the Upachara concentration. In the Upachara concentration, you can you have brilliant light in front of you. Through this light, you can see in your heart, your mind, meditation mind has now meditation mind is associated with Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, like jhana, 5 jhana factors. So these 5 jhana factors and your meditation mind also can see through this light. So this is the Upachara concentration. In the Upachara concentration, you never have 5 nivaran or 5 hindrances. So now to the Suddha Vipassaka, this is the Chitta Visuddhi. He must reach to the Chitta Visuddhi state. So Suddha, and then he has good light now, no problem. Now he has good light, and now he want to practice other Rupa also. Now he's the one who practiced first the Rupa Kammatthana. So the other Rupa, he practiced only 4 now. Up to now, he practiced Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, but he want to practice other. For example, he want to see the Chakku Pasada, Sota Pasada, Gahana Pasada, like every other, even Bhava Rupa, Hadevatu Rupa, and every materiality, like Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, every materiality he want to see in the Rupa Kalapa. So that is his Rupa Kammatthana. And now, if you finish this Rupa Kammatthana as a Suddha Vipassana, And but as you, although you finish Rupa Kammatthana, you cannot practice the second Vipassana Jnana, what is called Pacche Parigga Jnana. Why? You have no you have no knowledge about the nama or the mentality and mentality. Mentality means your Vedana Kanda, Sanya Kanda, Sankhara Kanda, and the Vijnana Kanda. You don't develop this knowledge. So after practicing Rupa Kammatthana, you need to practice Nama Kammatthana as a Suddha Vipassaka, I mean to the Suddha Vipassaka. And Nama Kammatthana, how to practice Nama Kammatthana? Now he want to make what he want to make. He want to make what is called the Chitta Viti. He want to make Chitta Viti. How he want to make Chitta Viti? It is mentioned in the Mahahattipadopama Sutta very clearly. How to make Chitta, and it is mentioned in Visuddhimagga also. Mahahattipadopama Sutta, and not only Mahahattipadopama Sutta, Mahavedala Sutta also it mentioned. How to make Chitta Visuddhi, how to make Chitta Viti. Because you know, in the Chitta Viti, you have mind movement. Each mind movement you need to analyze. This, for example, your body made up of Rupa Kalapa, your mind made up of Nama Kalapa. So Nama Kalapa means mind movement. So each mind movement made the Chitta Viti. So therefore, you need to analyze each mind movement after producing the Chitta Viti. So that is the way to practice what called the Nama Kammatthana. And if you practice Nama Kammatthana and Rupa Kammatthana, only you can go to see the first past life through this light. Which light? For element light, for the Suddha Vipassana. And how to go? You need to again and again, this for the Suddha Vipassana, again and again he need to practice every day, every time he need to practice up to Rupa Kalapa stage. That is very easy now for him, because he's practicing now many month or year, and then many sittings, and then he's very quickly can reach to the Upachara concentration now. After reaching to the Upachara concentration of the four element, and he want to go back, for example, to 1 day back, right? Before 1 day back, if you wanna see before what I did before sit for the meditation. So you take an object like that. What I did before sit for the meditation. You take object as that posture. And then that posture come in front of you, and it becomes very quickly Rupa Kalapa and Nama Kalapa. And then you focus the heart of that, and then go back up to your Patisandhi or the conception. And then after Patisandhi, you can go to your first past life. Like that, it's now that is the way to develop Suddha Vipassaka's meditation, to find out the cause and do the causal relationship or the Paticca Samuppada. Got it?
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah, that means this meditation is not the simple. To the Samatayanic Vipassaka as well as Suddha Vipassaka, this is the Buddha's way, no? Buddha is not the simple one. Buddha is extraordinary. Actually, if we take it simply as a superficially, you never attain Nibbana. In this way, practice is the definitely attain to the Nibbana. Okay. Other question?
Can we ask Bhante?
Yes, yeah. Sure.
Bhante, in India at present, Buddhisasana is not there. And even in Buddhist countries also there are so many traditions.
Yeah.
So a common person, how he can differentiate, because the external appearance is same. Means suppose if Nikhaman is there, then the external appearance of that renunciation person is same.
Yeah.
Or
How
the
to
teacher
differentiate?
is same. Teacher is same. Words used by the teachers are same. So a common person get confused. What is the real path? Who is teaching in the correct way? Who is right or wrong? Because all words are same and
Yeah.
the presentation is same. The external appearance of that person is same.
Presentation mean which type of presentation?
Means they will also use the same words.
Complexion, you mean complexion or
No, they are
talking?
no.
Hmm.
Suppose a bhikkhu is there. So
Yeah.
all bhikkhu are using robes. Some
Yes.
are dhutangdhari, some are simple. So we get attracted to dhutangdhari naturally. We think these are more.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. That is your question.
yes.
That's your question. Yeah. Big question. Okay. Let's slowly want to release. No. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. In Buddha Sasana, what is Buddha Sasana? Basically, we want to say Buddha Sasana means Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. You have, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Buddha is the, what is Buddha, and Dhamma is the Tipitaka Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sangha is the Sasana. So, but this Sasana, for example, in this whole world, at present, how many countries have Sasana? I will tell. Sri Lanka, we have Sasana. And Myanmar, we have Sasana. Thailand, we have Sasana. And little bit Laos, we have Sasana. And Cambodia, we have Sasana. And other, sorry to say, in your country also, in other, any other, like we call the, let's say, China, and in, even we can say Vietnam, such type of country, you don't have Sasana. Even Bhikkhu are there, but for example, Indonesia and what called, we can say, Singapore, like that, you have Bhikkhu. Even America, you have Bhikkhu. Some places, but no Sasana. So what is this Sasana? But that question is good. Eh? What is this Sasana? While you are asking, I'm confused. But okay. I can now understand what you want to. Okay. Now, you need to understand what is Sasana. Sasana is not depend on the temple and other. For example, if you have Sarana, that belongs to the Sasana. But that is not, that only not the Sasana. If we have, for example, let's say like in Sri Lanka, we have Dakina Saka of the Mahabodhi. If the Dakina Saka only Mahabodhi, it is not the Sasana. What is this Sasana? Sasana is the Sangha. Totally depend on the Sangha. The name Sangha. That's why Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, Buddha made these three names. So what is this Sangha? We have two types of Sangha. The first one is Sammuti Sangha. The other one is Arya Sangha. Arya Sangha means the one who attained the Magga, Phala and Nibbana. Those are the Arya Sangha. And the Sammuti Sangha is the bhikkhu who didn't attain any Magga, Phala. And but what is now difference? Sammuti Sangha also, now we have several Sammuti Sangha. The real definition of the Sammuti Sangha is also he want to get the upasampada from the real teachers. From the real teachers, he want to get the upasampada. I mean, from the Vinaya teacher, Vinaya Dhari, or he restrain taking 27 rules, Buddha laid down rules. He need to restrain the teachers, and then only he can give the upasampada or the higher ordination to the bhikkhu, to the samanera. So then he become bhikkhu in the sima. In the sima mean the sima we can call the boundary. We made the boundary by special method, and that is the sima. So within this sima you need to make upasampada bhikkhu. That is upasampada bhikkhu. But if your teachers basically you need 5 bhikkhu to offer upasampada to the samanera. You have 5 bhikkhus. So if these 5 bhikkhus are not restrain their sila, so therefore that is not the upasampada and sasana. So the upasampada bhikkhu doesn't come out. That means this the bhikkhu who now are ready to give an upasampada, they must restrain in vinaya. They must restrain in vinaya. That means they must know the 5 vinaya book, what is called Parajika, Pachitya, and Cholavagga, and Mahavagga, and the Parivara Pali. So they need to know these 5 book. What are they? What they have? What in that book? What they say? Everything they must know, and then only they can give the upasampada. So thereafter, you have upasampada bhikkhus. But now, though we call what Sammati Sangha. Then now if the bhikkhu are good, that means if the bhikkhu who are ready to give the upasampada is good, and then the outcome also good. That means the samanera who undergone to the upasampada is also good. And then this is, but now he is, let's say now he is practicing his sila up to the Visuddhi, and then he practiced this 7 types of Visuddhi also. So this is the Sammuti Sangha. Okay. But now the problem in the current world is, now basically teachers gave upasampada, but teachers are not restraining the sila and the other thing. So therefore, outcome is now not the Sangha. Outcome is not the Sangha means if they produce upasampada for the samanera, that samanera is not the bhikkhu, because it is the fake bhikkhu now. And then even though the good teacher get together and give upasampada to the samanera, let's say like 1,000 samanera they gave upasampada, and then all 1,000 samaneras are going here and there, nothing doing, and they enjoy their life by kicking out the rules. What Buddha laid down, they don't need to restrain them. They eat at night, they playing another games, right? And taking money, touching money, using money, and they go to the shop and everything buy like thing, or even they use cigarette, they use other what called liquor thing like that. If the Sangha is acting in this way, that is not the Sammati Sangha. That is Dusila. Dusila means they are not restraining very clearly in the Sasana. So therefore, we cannot say, if one country has this type of bhikkhu, many, and the country has less type of other bhikkhu, that means restrained bhikkhu less. So therefore, we can say that is the Sasana. Sasana must include more powerful bhikkhus, and even that bhikkhu must know all Tipitaka. All Tipitaka means I mean, not in mature bhikkhu, I mean, mature bhikkhu must know for Tipitaka, three Vinaya Pitaka, other Sutta Pitaka, and the Abhidhamma Pitaka. They must know, and recitation must know, and Attakatha and Tika and the Pali language they must know. Pali language up to the I mean the scholar level. Scholar level they must know, and then other types of attitude like how to make chivara, how to make the ball, how to keep the ball, and other thing also how to how to poist in the community. So everything in every aspect he must know how to behave. So this is basically we need to count the Sammuti Sangha. But to the other bhikkhu we cannot say as Sammuti Sangha. So therefore these are the Sammuti Sangha. Somebody they usually hypocrite like. Hypocrite mean their mindset is another. Like they don't need to. They want to show to the people, I'm Dutangadari. I'm the 13 types of Dutanga. I am having practicing, and but their mindset is not like that. They show to the people only. Hypocrite, and then but how to differentiate mean it's the different. It's the very difficult thing. How to differentiate this Sammuti Sangha and Sammuti Sangha and Arya Sangha also differentiate. It's difficult. And within the Sammuti Sangha, then Dusila Bhikkhu and the usual good Bhikkhu also, actually it's hard to differentiate. But when you close with the Bhikkhu mean, I mean, when you associated with that bhikkhu, you know that bhikkhu what is his behavior, inside behavior. You can understand. So in that way also, but it is very hard. Can understand, but again sometimes the bhikkhu, if he doing cigarette smoking and chewing, the better chewing and like that. That is also not nice, but Buddha never prohibited those things, but not nice. Like that, and what in the other thing, for the now, how can we understand the good bhikkhu who can know the path? So you need to know the path. But actually, I am not telling the lie in the Tipitaka. Because I have very fear to the Tipitaka and to the Dhamma, because therefore that reason I never tell anything against the Tipitaka. So therefore, I always want to go to the Tipitaka and tell you. And but some, for example, let's say like example, not only the bhikkhu, sometimes I hear the lay upasaka upasika also, they are also now want to raise their head in out of this sasana. But if they are good, like I know some are good, that means their mindset is to give something to the community. That is good. That means they have good intention. And but somebody, they have no good intention. They want to earn money, and they want to earn many other things only. But as a bhikkhu, we all depend on you. You mean the upasaka upasika. Otherwise, we cannot live, all 4 basic requirements. Without basic requirement, 4 basic requirement, that means the accommodation and the chivara and food and the other base, that means the medicine. So without those things, we can't live we can't propagate Dhamma, we can't protect Sasana without help of you. Because you also want to be in this circle. And but the thing is, you also want to know, must know your level. If you, for example, in the past, not at right now, in the past, I have seen many different lay people. They have gone their limit. So therefore, they have given unnecessary things to the community. And but nowadays also that, for example, if you have been brought in some situation, and it would be conditioned to you in this way. So therefore, for long time, not to long time in for this generation to the next generation, to that generation, and like that, it is very. I think it's a deep problem to this sasana. So that thing from the bhikkhu also, it's for the bhikkhu also. It is common. For example, I have seen many bhikkhus giving Dhamma talk, but giving Dhamma talk is good, but in correct way. Giving Dhamma talk is good mean, for example, now let's say now our Mr. Nilesh and Dr. Shita, Mr. Pankaj, and some other also, they invite to the bhikkhu and giving Dhamma talk, but that is not. I'm not talking about that. That is good. Because many people get together and then they discuss Dhamma, and that's not the way I'm telling. Now, I mean, some upasika, they make a big network, big network that has huge root, deep root. Now that root cannot be cut. So that is very dangerous. I mean. So basically, bhikkhu also, for the lay people also, must know their level, and beyond that, go beyond that mean it is it causes to disappearance of sasana. So we want to be very careful. You want to be very careful. But to differentiate mean how to differentiate now? Sometimes they pretend because of their talking and like that. Anyhow, you want to understand it, but it's very hard. Dr. Kavita, is that the way you expect?
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante.
So how to differentiate? Differentiate, it's very difficult.
Actually, Bhante, my intention is this, that everyone should get the real way. They shouldn't waste their time because life is so short, no? So my intention is everybody should get a runship so that they shouldn't wander, because I wandered, Bhante.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody should get the right teacher. And sometimes it happens that I want to listen this, I want to go to that program, like that. But again, that is diversion, makes many object again for my concentration. All these things means, while during my study, how I study to get my merit now. So here I want to get my arrangeship. So everybody should get like that. That's my question. Because if things are more brilliant and more shining, Bhante.
Yes. In the, I told this thing, I again want to tell in Mahasatipatthana Sutta also. In the, one time when Buddha is in Anathapindika Arama, one day Venerable Mahakassapa Maharahant asked from the Buddha, Bhante, how this great Dhamma will vanish in near future. Buddha said, Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni Upasak Upasika, if they are not veneration, if they are not do the veneration to the Buddha, Dhamma will vanish. If they are not veneration to the Dhamma, Dhamma will vanish. If they are not veneration to the Sangha, Dhamma will vanish. And if they are not veneration to the Tisikha, that means Arya Atangika Magga. Now see, now Buddha mentioned Arya Atangika Magga, and then you, as a reaction, you need to the consequence reaction. You need to think of. Buddha says the Tisikha. Tisikha means this is the Aryatangika Magga. And Aryatangika Magga, not only Aryatangika Magga, 7 types of Visuddhi, 16 types of Sanayana, and the 4 noble truths, and everything want to come to your mind. And Buddha said, Bhikkhu or the Upasaka Upasika, Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni Upasaka Upasika, if they are not respectful to the Tisikha, Sasana will vanish. And then Buddha finally say, Buddha says, Samadhismin agaravo. Samadhismin agaravo sasanasa antaradhanan hoti. Bhavisati, sorry. So, what is that? Samadhismin agaravo. Samadhi mean, here Samadhi mean, I told, whenever Buddha told Samadhi, it is the Upachara Samadhi and the Jhana Samadhi. So, right? Upachara Samadhi and the Jhana Samadhi. So, that means Jhana Samadhi means up to 8 attainment. Upachara Samadhi means for the Suddha Vipassaka, Kamavachara Samadhi. So, Buddha every time tell this thing. But basically, Buddha says, Samadhismin agaro. That means if you do not practice 8 attainment, or 1 to 8, right? If you attain 1 attainment, that means first jhana, that is good. If you attain second jhana like that, up to 8 sasana protect. But if you do not practice the 8 attainment, sasana disappeared. Buddha says in this, this is Dhamma Patirupaka Sutta in the Sainta Nikaya. Yeah, Sainta Nikaya. So basically, your responsibility is to attain jhana. For the bhikkhu's responsibility, or the Dasasila Mata's responsibility, Samanera's responsibility is also to attain jhana first. Because Buddha went in this path. So therefore, he want to give, he want to stress this jhana attainment first. So Atthakatha says, this samadhismin means jhana attainment up to 8 attainment. Atta samapatti, 8 called Atta samapatti. So it's our responsibility. If we have saddha towards the Buddha, our responsibility is to attain jhana. First to attain jhana and then do the vipassana. Without attain jhana, to the Suddha Vipassaka, it doesn't apply here. But to the Suddha Vipassaka, for element meditation, go as usual. And but nowadays, what happened to, even though Buddha mentioned 14 kammatthana for the samatha or the tranquility meditation, now how this meditation teachers, counterfeit meditation teacher does. So all takes Anapanasati meditation and messed up the Anapanasati meditation and never reach to the Upachara or the Jhana level, and they practice Vipassana directly. That is totally wrong according to the Tipitaka. So actually, how now understand the good teacher, and then you question from the teacher, because that is your right to ask question from the teacher. If the teacher gave the, for example, if the teacher gave the good word mean how to practice jhana, how to practice the vipassana. Like now, I am always telling the path. I am always telling the path. I am not telling anything. Only I am telling the path. Because I also, like Dr. Kavita, I also many years, I go here and there. I went here and there. And nothing can be gained. Nothing can be gained from them. But I don't hate on them. I don't furious any kind of anger, or I don't have. But that also... actually, if I practice that only, then I can refuse that. So therefore, many meditation techniques I have refused. For example, one meditation technique is from, six council, six medical, six Sanggayana, what called the president, six Sanggayana president has introduced one meditation technique. That meditation technique is a buffoon meditation technique, right? So then I refuse that also. So that means he's the one who introduced first fake meditation to the world. So see, that is he's a bhikkhu who is a Mahatera. Right? So how about the lay people? So that's why you want to ask question. That's your right. But first, and even if you have knowledge about this path, every sutta can understand. Every sutta can understand very clearly, without any doubt. Every sutta can understand. I'm telling because this is my experience. I'm telling before you read one sutta, you make count. Make count mean get it to the mind. What is the path, right? That means what I mentioned from the Arya Atangika Magga up to the Four Noble Truth. Take everything and how these are coming together to reach Nibbana. Like you want to think, right? Then only you then reach to the sutta, and then you can understand the sutta very clearly. And then practice. Practice gives the result. Okay. So then, how then one way to approach to the how to understand the good teacher and the bad teacher? You question. You question.
Okay.
For example, you question, directly question, right? And then, for example, if the teacher says like blah blah thing not related to the subject or not related to the question, and then you again don't ask anything. Don't ask anything. That means he has no path. He has his path.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, because I asked from, for example, everybody knows I have did this Mr. Goenka's meditation, Goenka Upasaka's meditation, and I never met him, right? I never met him, but I asked some question about from their teacher, from his teacher. But any teacher cannot answer very clearly what I asked the question. They never give the good answer. Therefore, I questioning only. I myself came to the conclusion that they are fake teachers. Even to
Actually,
the
I asked
Mahasiddhata meditation. Sorry.
I asked him also directly many times. I met him. I wrote many letters to him also. Many questions I was asking repeatedly.
Even to the Mahasiddhata meditation also,
Yes.
that is also same,
Bhante,
right?
I asked him also.
Yeah.
Yes, Bhante.
So then ask question. Even if you may meet some arahant, because they say no, I am arahant,
Yes,
these arahant like that. Then question them, right?
yes,
Because
yes,
that is your right. But Bhante, I also want to attain arahantship. And what is the path? What is the path? If they do not mention, for example, if they just mention, it is not enough. And for example, how to okay, Bhante, first want to ask this is the question you want to ask first. Bhante, did you attain arahantship or whatever the Maggapala by way of Suddha Vipassaka or by way of Samatayanic Vipassaka?
Yes.
Right? You ask in that the first question should be. And then if he says Suddha Vipassaka, then Bhante, how you practice? If he doesn't mention the 4-element meditation, then thereafter no need to ask.
Yes,
Got it?
yes.
No need to ask.
Today also happened same thing, Bhante. I asked to a Thai monk about the path, and he told only about Parikamma Nimitta.
Parikamma Samadhi.
Parikamma Nimitta will give Nibbana, like that. Then Sunyavad and many things.
Yeah, that means you don't never again and again ask, right?
No, now I will not ask. No.
For example, let's say some extent is good. And for example, how to practice Nama Kammatthana? Bhante, how did you practice Nama Kammatthana? If he tell the correct method to how to produce Chitta Viti, and then
Yes,
how to
sir.
produce Chitta Viti, if
Yes.
he mentioned, right, then it is true attainment. Can I
Yes,
understand?
Bhante. Yes,
True
Bhante.
attainment. And if he mentioned, sorry, if he mentioned 7 types of Visuddhi, 16 types of Vipassana Jnana, I went this way, like that. If he say, what is, you can ask directly, Bhante, what is the object of Vipassana? Hmm? What
Yes,
is the
Bhante.
object of Vipassana? If the bhikkhu say directly, bhikkhu, not only bhikkhu, if the layman or whatever the person, if they say the Dukkha Satchidhamma and the Samudaya Satchidhamma, that's the correct answer, right?
Yes, Bhante. Yes,
Right?
yes.
So then
Yes.
you are very happy then. That bhikkhu is real attainment. But I am telling this thing, but I didn't attain, right? I never attained. I didn't attain. So then, but I practice samatha and vipassana only. But I am not the Arya one, right? In that way, you don't confuse about me. Hmm?
But the
Can
knowing
understand?
path is important, na Bhante?
Yes. Knowing path, even to you also knowing path is important.
Yes.
That's why I am always telling what is the path, what is the path, what is the path,
Yes.
and what's the way
Yes.
to attain Nibbana. That's why I went to even you request, no, Bhante, tell the Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Yes,
So
Bhante.
that is the very huge sutta, no? But
Yes.
why I take that challenge, because I know I want to go to the Atakatha, Tika and everything and give you. Otherwise, it's useless. And now these days, Dr. Sheetal and Mr. Pankaj request me to do the what is the mantra? Huh? Sorry?
Dhammachakkapavatana.
No, not Dhamma Chakravartana Sutta. Visuddhi Magga. They request me to do the Visuddhi Magga in near future. Okay.
Okay.
So then I agree with them, right? So
Okay, Bhante.
you are very lucky to hear Visuddhi Magga also.
Yes, Bhante. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Bhante.
Okay.
Sadhu, Bhante. It's like a great opportunity.
Sorry.
It's a great opportunity, Bhante, to hear from you and learn the Dhamma.
Yes. So try to learn and keep it in mind, and you need to make note, especially.
Yes.
You need to make note. Otherwise, it's useless. In the Visuddhimagga, even I also make note in the Visuddhimagga. Whenever I read, I have read up Visuddhimagga maybe 4 times, right? 4 times I have read get the understand, and I practice.
Every
According.
time some more things we understand, no, Bhante?
Yes. Every small thing while
Yes.
reading, yeah, they want to practice according to the Visuddhi. Without Visuddhimagga, actually, that means though some bhikkhu and some lay people blame to the Venerable Mahabuddha Guru, sir,
Yes, Bhante.
yeah, Buddha also knew that he come to the world and give the path very clearly.
Yes, Bhante.
Right? Because that is the systematically arrangement. No, that book is the systematically arrangement. So
Yes.
no, many cannot understand that thing.
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah.
Was he a Bodhisattva, Bhante?
No, he's not a bodhisattva. I saw one his introduction. We will read that introduction also while I'm giving you the lectures on the Visuddhimagga. I saw in this way his student, in Sri Lankan student, because he has Sri Lankan students also, no? So one of student has written down, this my teacher. My teacher's main the aspiration is to attain what called the Sotapanna state in the Devaloka. Tavatinsa or Tusita, I cannot remember at the moment of which they were. Maybe out of two. And then when the Metthiya Buddha comes to the world, he attained arahantship. Okay?
Bhante, he will be Patisambhida Magga.
He will be Patisambhida Magga. What is that question?
Patisambhida Maggaran, Nanaran.
Patisambhida Jnana. Yeah.
Hmm?
Now here Patisambhida to the Arya people only. Got it?
Yeah, no, that time I am asking in the Maitreya Buddha's time.
Yeah. Maitreya Buddha saying, when he attained to the arahantship, he will attain Patisambhida Jnana for discriminative knowledges. He will attain definitely.
Yes.
It is not the Patisambhida Magga. I heard like Patisambhida Magga. Patisambhida Jnana is correct.
Jnana.
Jnana, yes. Got it, Dr. Shita? He's not a Bodhisattva.
Yes, Bhante. Yeah, we'll go more like in. I have few more questions about Visuddhi Magga, but we can discuss at that time, Bhante.
Yes.
Maybe some other have questions too.
Yeah. Now, let's say no question. I will ask some question. Jyoti, okay, Jyoti, neither, not do.
Vandami
You have
Bhante, thank you so much,
Sukhdev,
Bhante.
Ah,
Thank you so much, Bhante.
okay. Do you have any question, Mrs. Jyoti?
No, not as of now. I'm still
Okay.
lagging behind, Bhante. I'm
Okay, but
making my effort slowly.
yes. Take effort to produce jhana, right? But Buddha says, if my bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, upasak, upasika, 4 disciples, if they are not producing jhana, what happened? What happened?
Dhamma
What will
will
happen?
Waste of
Huh?
human birth. Waste of human birth.
Dhamma will vanish.
Yeah, Dhamma will vanish. No? Dhamma will vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dhamma will vanish. So your responsibility, if you have good saddha towards the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha,
Yes, Bhante.
what you want to do to produce jhana first.
Okay, Bhante.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will go tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow to that sutta also. That sutta is in Samyutta Nikaya. I will show you that sutta, and then you can believe, no? Otherwise, that's why I am going always to the sutta and to take you to the Attakatha, and because then no any doubt for us. No, you also don't have doubt. I also don't have doubt. Then I will ask some question from you. Now, how we can, as a Suddha Vipassaka or the Samatyanika Vipassaka, but Samatyanika Vipassaka, he doesn't have, he has jhana, and he can first analyze his jhana mental process. He can analyze his jhana mental process. But the Suddha Vipassaka, how to make Chitta Viti? Now question will arise. How to make Chitta Viti for the I expect somebody ask from me like how to produce. Mr. Pankaj, try. Can you give a try?
When Bhante,
Sorry,
with the Upachar light, no? When he again in the heart, he will see with that brilliant bright light. When his concentration is increased 1,000 times, then he will see in the heart the vitakka vicha priti sukha ekagrata. That is jhana chitta vidhi, no Bhante?
No, not jhana. How to practice jhana in the 4 element meditation? I told 4 element meditation. What basically told. What?
No. Here the mind means nama pariksha started. No, in that light,
How
if
to
he is
practice
looking at. In that light, if he can see the Chaitasika.
No, no, no. It's not the way.
And then
That like
on the indriya, he will for kusal or akusal object he will take.
yeah, akusala or kusala object take how to take.
He will remember, no Bhante?
Yeah.
Some
On the
memories.
indriya mean, what is the meaning? What is
At
the
chakku,
meaning of
suppose
on the
at
indriya?
chakku. At
Ah,
chakku,
right. Okay. Describe. Mhm. Describe. You
suppose
came to the track and describe now.
suppose at chakku
Hmm?
he will take
Cannot.
some object. He will take some object, and if he
Some object, no,
develops,
you give the example. Give the example.
suppose a flower is there, and then he will
Flower?
see
Flower?
memory of flower, no
You are
Bhante?
crossing the eye. No,
Memory,
not this, not that is. You came into the very clearly claim. Now you are going away now.
I will see the chakku pasad is very beautiful. It's very I like this. It's very brilliant, bright and
Right,
radiant.
right.
So I like
Yeah.
it, and then greed will develop, and that akusal chitta vidhi will start, no? Or sometimes I will
Right.
think this is very ugly. I don't like it, and then the dosa mind will arise,
Yeah.
and the akusal chitta vidhi will start. Like that on
Okay.
all.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Okay. That is the good answer. Oh, I will explain now again. Here, now for the Suddha Vipassaka, he has a light only, Upachara light only. Now, how he can make arrangement of the Nama Parichada Jnana? That means Nama Parichada Jnana means you want to analyze the Chittaviti. Because why Chittaviti? Why want to analyze Chittaviti? In the Chittaviti only we have what called the Chittakhana or the mind movement. So therefore, what we want to analyze is the Nama Kalapa. No? Nama Kalapa is the mind movement. This is very important to know. And now how Suddha Vipassaka take one Chittaviti, for example, let's say she explained how to practice the Akusala Chittaviti. And now let's say I'm giving how to practice Kusala Chittaviti. Now here, now let's say now the meditator practice up to the Rupakalapa state and analyze the every Rupa. And then he focus his chakku do or the eye do. He focus eye do and eye do comes in front of him, right? Or the in front of the meditator. Eye do comes mean eye do masculine eye do comes and very quickly it becomes Rupakalapa because of your power of concentration. So now how many types of Rupakalapa? You have 7 types of Rupakalapa. What are they? Kaya Dasak Kalapa, Chakku Dasak Kalapa, Bhava Dasak Kalapa, Jivita Navaka Kalapa, Chitta Jarupa, Utu Jarupa, Ahara Jarupa. So 7 types of Rupakalapa you have. Now you want to focus in the Chakku Dasaka Kalapa, you want to focus your Chakku Pasad. Chakku Pasad is very bright and brilliant thing. Therefore, that is why it's called eye translucency because of the brilliant bright. And or eye sensitivity. Now take eye sensitivity and focus eye sensitivity in one Rupakalapa. But as soon as it focus, that Rupakalapa break down. Then take another Rupakalapa and focus eye sensitivity. It also break down, right? Then take one till you catch by fast-paced mind. You catch the Chakku Pasada, and then this Chakku Pasada you can this Chakku Pasada. This is this Chakku Pasada rising and perish away. Now you can see a rising and perish away or passing away. So you can understand, you can think that this Chakraprasada, therefore, it has a rising and pressure, therefore it is anicca. It has anicca phenomena, or it has impermanent phenomena. If you think like that, then your mind gives the kusala chitta viti. For example, Somanasa Sagata, Jnana Sampripta, Asankarika or Sasankarika mind. It gives the now chittaviti. Now how? Now in the heart you have chittaviti. It also now break it up. Break it up mean that chittaviti also disappear. Disappear mean chittaviti has chittakana. Every chittakana after one by one, before one arise, the other want to disappear. Then the new one arise, and this new one also disappeared, or the breakdown, and the other new one arise. Like that, chittaviti goes. Goes means chittaviti arise and perish away. So now, how we want to take this chittaviti to analyze? You can't analyze while going the chittaviti in the heart. You can't analyze, right? Cannot. How to practice now? Because of your power of concentration, if you advert this chittaviti one by one, for example, if it is manodwara chittaviti, what is the way? You have bhavanga, and then manodwara vajjana, and then 7 javana. First javana, 7 javana, first javana, second javana, third javana, like 7 types of javana, and you have 2 tadaram. One tadaramana, then second tadaram, and then bhavanga. So you because of this power of concentration and your intention to take the chittaviti one by one mind movement, and then if you wanna analyze the mind to adverting consciousness, or the mind manodwara vajjana mind, then it comes in front of you, appear in front of you. So now you can manodwara vajjana has 11 chetasika and mind. Manodwara vajjana mind and 11 chetasika. Now one by one chetasika you can analyze up to its paramattha level. All 12 mean with the mind, all 12. So this is the way to analyze mind movement. And then every akusala chittaviti, every kusala chittaviti, panchadara chittaviti, manodara chittaviti, this is the way to analyze for the Suddha Vipassana. Okay, good. Got it, Mr. Pankaj? Did you understand?
Yes, Bhante. So
yeah.
In the process, Bhante, we need to divert our mind towards making either a manodwara vidhi, or if
Yes.
we are trying to do
Pancha.
Chakku or a sota or a ghana, then we have to kind of develop that object out of our memory there.
Yes, very good. In this way, you every mind and the mental factors you want to see. Without seeing, how you can do the vipassana. Because if you see for example, in the manodwara vajjana mind movement, you have passa vedana sanya chetana ekaggata jivitindriya manasikara vitakka vichara adimokka virya. This type of 11 chetasika you have. If you can see the passa, the contact with the object, right? If you see the passa mind movement, passa chetasika, that means you can after practicing namakammatana and what called the pache pariganyana, then you can take again the chakkuprasada, and then you make your chittaviti and take one by one mind movement. In that mind movement, you have passa. Now passa arise and perish away. You can see very clearly through the light. So then now you can, that is the anicca phenomena. So now you focus on anicca phenomena as for long time. For long time you need to contemplate up to arahantship, right? And for example, now the mind movement has passa vedana. Now it has vedana, or the feeling. Feeling is not in the body, is in the mind movement. Okay? So now this vedana, you can see vedana arise and perish away. So you take that anicca phenomena, and then you contemplate anicca, anicca, anicca. So how to contemplate dukkha? You now see this Vedana arise and perish away, arise and perish away, or arise and passing away, arise and vanish. So now that is because of this fast-paced arising and perish away oppression. It oppressed you, no? Or pilana bhava, right? Oppression, oppress. It oppressed you. Because of it, oppressed, you suffer. That is the dukkha. So therefore, dukkha, like you wanna contemplate. And then what is anatta? Anatta means you can see your Vedana in the mind movement. It's rising and pressure. That is anicca. Then it has pilana bhava, or the oppressed, OPP, right? AE, sorry, OPP, RED, oppressed, right? Because my pronunciation, sometimes you cannot understand, whatever, not operation, right? Oppressed. So that is the dukkha. And then anatta, that means you now you can see this is you essenceless. That because every time it arises and every time it perish, and it has a oppress, it has a pilana bhava. So therefore, no essence, no atta, or the no soul. So therefore, it is anicca. So therefore, sorry, anatta. So then you can contemplate non-soul, or anatta, like for a long time up to arahantship. Got it? This is the true way of practice. This is the Buddha's way. And without seeing, how you can practice? Okay. But what we in the past, I did that thing. I did that thing mean without seeing, I practiced anicca for a long time. Maybe 4 years, 6 years, 5 years, right? I practiced useless. Got it?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes. So try to understand this is the Buddha's way, right? Yeah, Buddha's way is more profound, more deep. Because why? Why? Okay, if you have time, I'm now in, in 29th of this month, I will move to your country. So now, thank you for everybody. Because of you, I'm going to your country. You mean you all. Because of you all, I'm going to your country. And now I am in my ambassador house premises. And this ambassador asked one question from me. So try to give the answer, all of you. I'm not telling to all of you. Now he asked from me. Now Buddha has produced Buddha has given the path, and Buddha every research done, and he made path, and now path is available. Now we want to go, and why we can't attain arahantship quickly? So what your answer?
Bhante,
Yeah.
now actually our understanding, our virya, our teacher, our right path, and our paramita.
Yeah, all are fulfilled. Now
Virya is less.
all are fulfilled. Virya also full-fledged. Now,
Patthana, Bhante, Patthana.
no, Patthana also fulfilled. Anybody? Try. What is the reason? Why we can't attain Nibbana? Dr. Sheeta?
I mean, it has to be a combination, right, Bhante? I mean, thinking like, or maybe if we are Dvihetuka.
Duhetuka. Let's say like Tihetuka.
Tihetuka.
Yeah, Tihetuka. right?
Maybe if we have done some aspirations in the past, right, it might
That is, let's say, aspiration also this life.
this life.
Yeah.
So everything is like Virya is up to the mark, right?
Yes. Yes.
Saddha,
No.
like
Now,
all the bala we have and
yeah. All the
all the
bala
indriya.
attain. But why cannot attain nibbana for somebody? That means he says why for path is also there. Now Buddha's teaching also correct. He said, but somebody attain very quickly. But why to the somebody do not attain? The attain means somebody.
Uggatichanya, Vipatichanya, Neyada,
That
Neya
is,
people.
yeah, that is attain. No, I mean that we remove that people also. What is the
Neya,
reason?
And we have the correct teacher already, Bhante? Like
Yeah, correct teacher also. Correct teacher also.
Neya Bhante, that is
No,
no.
Maybe the
Major also.
Kammathana is not, the correct Kammathana is not there, Bhante.
Let's say correct Kammathana also there.
like correct teacher, so correct kammathana, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct Kammathana. So still he didn't attain jhana, not jhana. He didn't attain Maggaphala very quickly. I mean, why his question, no? Why we cannot attain? At the moment also, why we cannot attain? Answers will be in this way, right? That means first you want to tell, if you come across with this type of question, first we want to tell. That means he is asking, oh, this is like very easy, like, right? This is very easy. Why we can't attain? So this is the this way you should give the answer. That means you should first tell what is the what is the nibbana. You first take what is the nibbana. Nibbana is the lokuttara world, only one and only object. No other object for the lokuttara world. Right? This nibbana is the one and only object for the lokuttara world. But for the mundane world, how many objects we have?
Thousands.
Yeah, basically six, and if we multiply it, more than 1,000, right? Dozens and thousands of object we have. Basically six from the six sense doors. Now, these six sense doors, for example, to catch these six sense doors object is very easy. For example, from the eye door, you catch any object. Ear door, you catch.
Extroversion. We are not introverted. That's why not getting, no?
Yeah, and the other thing, even in the mind also you catch many objects. But that means that objects are freely available. In the mundane object freely available. But this Nibbana object, does it freely available?
No, Bhante.
No, it is not freely available. It is like a, it's like a dozen deep than the Mariana Trench. That object. If the object is very deep and very profound, so how you want to, how deep you want to go, right? How you want to go to catch the one and only object in the Lokuttara world, no other object. So now what called we can say Gotrabhu Jnana takes the Nibbana as object. Magga Jnana takes the Nibbana as object. And Phala Jnana takes the Nibbana as object, nothing else. So that's the thing. This Nibbana is a very deep, Dhamma is very deep. Got it? Dhamma. Up to now, we discuss about the
Namarupa.
Yeah, Namarupa, Ariyatangika Magga, 7 types of Visuddhi, 4 noble truths, and 16 types of Vipassana Jnana. Those are the heart of Dhamma. These heart of Dhamma are deep, not the superficial. Got it?
Yes.
You make the difference. Lokuttara were one and only object. We have different several objects. Okay. Now 8 here. Any question?
Thank you so much, Bhante. We are so happy.
Okay. Sadhu,
Yes,
sadhu.
sadhu, Bhante.
Then Dr. Sheetal and Mr. Pankaj want to go, no? Another.
Thank you so much, Bhante. Vandami, Bhante ji.
Sukhi Hotu, Nibbana Pacha Hotu, our principal. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Bhante ji.
Are you meditating?
Yes, I'm meditating, but I'm getting very little time, Bhante ji,
Right,
because
right,
of my
right.
knack in the college.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll be free on 9th. 9th evening, I'll be free. After that, I will practice regularly, Bhante ji.
You take the time. You should give it a try to take the time.
Yes,
No?
yes,
But
yes.
I know to you it is very hard to get the time. But near future, I wish to achieve the time to you and meditate seamlessly up to Nibbana.
Yes, Bhante ji. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
to you all.
Bhante ji.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Sukhi Hotu Nibbana.
Vandami, Bhante.
Sukhi Hotu.
Vandami, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante, asking for forgiveness, Bhante.
Sukhi Hotu. Okay, then
Thank you so
let's
much,
stop, no?
Bhante. Vandami,
Sukhi Hotu. Nibbana Pacha.
Kamatu me Bhante.
Sukhi
You have
Hotu.
done any misdeeds?
Okay.
Peace in mind, Bhante.
Kamami Kamitabang. Kamami Kamitabang. Kamatu me Bhante. Okay. Kamatha. Actually, Kamatha is more good, right? Kamatha.
Yes,
Kamatha me Bhante. Kamatu also correct, right? Kamatha is good. Okay.
Kamata me Bhante.
Kamatha me Bhante. Kamami
Kamate,
Kamitabang.
Bhante.
Kamami Kamitabang. Okay. Then tomorrow also. Do you need tomorrow? Good,
If
no?
you have time, Bhante, if you have time.
We will do. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, the questions keep arising, Bhante, and if your time permits, then
Right.
we can meet again, Bhante.
Okay. Okay. Let's do tomorrow. Huh?
Yes, Bhante. So much compassion, Bhante. You are giving us so much time.
That's my plan. And it's appeal to me to give Dhamma talk and to better the knowledge of you. That's our responsibility, no? As a Sangha, that's our responsibility.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, Sukhi Hotu, Nibbana Pacha Hotu.
Thank you, Pankaj, Bhante. Sheetal,
Thank you to all. This is all our.
everyone.
We'll see tomorrow. Bhante, with your permission, should I just end the call here, Bhante, the session?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Bhante, sharing merits, Bhante?
Yes, share merits. That should be done, must be done. Okay. Idam punyam asavakhaya vanhotu. Idam punyam nibbanasa pachayo hotu. Mami punyam bhagam sapi satanam vajini. Sapi me samam punyam bhagam sadhu.
कविता ताई.
मला वाटतं त्या गेल्या.
शीतल, आपण बोलूया ना कवी. शीतलने पण बंद केलं. हो, कविता ताई.
हा मॅम.
काय म्हणता, कशा आहात?
छान आहे.
कशी चालू आहे सगळी तयारी ताई?
चालू आहे पण एवढं स्पीडअप नाही झालं अजून, होत आहे पण म्हणजे बाकी सगळं झालंय, फक्त कन्स्ट्रक्शनलाच थोडा वेळ लागतोय.
मी यांच्याशी बोलले होते अर्चना मॅडमशी. तर अर्चना मॅडमना विचारलं होतं की आपल्याशी बोला म्हटलं, आणि समजा तिथे काहीतरी तो जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरचा प्रॉब्लेम झाला ना, तर मी म्हटलं ते तिथे आपण नागपूरला करू शकतो का, त्यांची सोय वगैरे आपण बोलून घ्या म्हटलं कविता मॅडमची. तर त्या बोलल्या वाटतं आपल्याशी ना.
हो, मी त्या बोलल्या. मी विचारलं म्हणते ना, पण म्हणते की नाहीच म्हणताय. म्हणजे मी केलं होतं 2-3 ठिकाणी व्यवस्थापन अमरावतीला, पण ते जे
अच्छा.
म्हणतात नाही, मॉन्क हा मॉनेस्ट्रीत राहील तरच डेव्हलप होईल.
नाही, पण आपण एखाद्या विहारामध्येच आपण विचार करत होतो ना ताई.
हा, विहारातच, म्हणजे अमरावतीला पण होते ना विहार. पण ते नाहीच म्हणताय. वाटल्यास तुम्ही पण विचारून बघा.
अच्छा, मी विचारून बघू का ताई?
हा, विचारा की, चालेल ना.
मी बघते, विचारून बघते त्यांना. शीतल ताई आहेत का की गेल्या? तुम्ही मला वाटतं हे
आहे
केले
ना,
बंद
आहे मी,
गेल्या.
आहे ना, बोला ताई.
हो. भंतेजी येतात आहे, तर कविता ताई करतात आहे काम. पण काय मध्ये काहीतरी असं झालं की तो जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आहे त्याला पैसे ट्रान्सफर केल्यावर तो पळून गेला. तर ते थोडस कामामध्ये व्यत्यय आलं. म्हणून मग आम्ही असा विचार करत होतो की मी अर्चनाताईशी बोलले, आणि आम्ही असा विचार करत होतो की आम्ही तुम्हाला किंवा मग अर्चनाताई म्हणाले म्हणजे आम्ही करू शकतो तिकडे एखाद्या विहारामध्ये. मग सुरई ससाई यांचं नाव निघालं तर बंतेजींचं काही दिवस आपण व्यवस्था करू शकू, असं बोलणं होत होतं. आणि
विहार तर भरपूर आहेत, म्हणजे नागपूरला पण आपण विहारांमध्ये कुठल्याही करू शकतो तसं. पण आपलं लोकेशन प्रेफरेबल कुठे आहे का, असं काही विचार आहे का? आणि
म्हणजे काकूंचं अमरावतीला जे घर आहे ना, तर घराला चिटकूनच विहार आहे, मोठा विहार आहे, छान आहे. तर म्हणजे काकू तिथे काळजी पण घेतील आणि विहारात पण राहता येईल. पण बनते नाहीच म्हणून राहिलेलं.
अच्छा, विहारात नाही म्हणत म्हणते.
नाही, जे कुठेच नाही म्हणजे घरी तर राहतच नाही ना कोणाच्या, पण विहारात पण नाहीच म्हणताय ना ते.
कविता ताई, मग ते बंतेजी कधी पोहोचतात आहे?
ते 29 ला रात्री पोहोचताय.
हो का? मग ते आल्यावर मग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वगैरे काही झालंय का तिकडे ताई? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वगैरे असं?
लाईट आहे ना, आहे. पण म्हणजे मधून व्होल्टेज कमी होतो, तर त्याच्यासाठी ते सोलरचं चाललं होतं ना, तर त्याची कॉस्ट खूप जास्त होती. मग आता ते 1 व्होल्टचं घ्यावं का चालतंय.
किती आहे त्याची कॉस्ट, किती आहे?
मला एक मीटिंग.
हो मॅडम. मॅडम, आपण याच्यावर प्रायव्हेट कॉलवर बोलूया ना.
हो चालेल. ठीक आहे. माझी